How you doing, everybody? I'm going to do a short walk around on my 2020 Springfield Dark Horse. I traded in my bobber because I wanted something a little bit bigger, something that my wife can ride on. And man, it's a really nice bike. It's a lot better than I even thought it was going to be. So I'm going to do a short walk around on this. Everything on it is stock. There's only two things I added, and I'll go over that as we're doing the walk around. So we'll start at the front of the bike. They have the nice open fender now, and it's got a 19-inch wheel, 130 tire on the front. Everything's all blacked out because it's a Dark Horse. So all your blinkers and stuff are LED standard. Now I did put a LED headlight on the front. So that's one of the things I added. You got the nice Indian symbol on the front. Doesn't light up, but all right. New for 2020 gives you the 12-inch mini ape hangers. So I thought I was going to have to change the bars out, but I just adjusted them a little bit, and they're perfect. So no need to change the bars for me. The 2020 gets the 116 Thunderstroke engine, which is really nice. Plenty of power, and it's all blacked out. Gas tank's 5.5 gallons. So, and you got, this is just for decoration over here. You fill up here. Cruise control. There's your kill switch. You got blinkers over here, horn, and your high beams. Got a nice fuel gauge there, power button there, and this is your speedo, which I'll go over when I wake it up a little bit here. This is your power locks for your bags, and this is if you want to add heated grips. Pretty cool. The seat is new for 2020. It's a 2-up seat, Rogue seat. The 19s have a solo seat, so if you want to ride 2-up, you got to get another seat for the back. The seat is really comfortable. I mean, it's so much more comfortable than the bobber, obviously, but it's very comfortable. And it's got one shock in the back, and it's an air shock that you can adjust depending on your rider or how much weight you're going to be distributing on there. For 2020 for the Springfield, you get the new saddlebags. They call them slammed bags. So, and they're nice because you can unlock them and lock them with your remote. So you lock them up, can't get in. It's pretty cool. You can unlock them, and there you have it. Very nice feature. Your backlights here, they're all LED, black housing, which is really nice. And then in here, these are inserts in here. You just pop those out, and you can put your backrest on there. And it really is quick release. I really like it because my wife doesn't ride all the time. So it's nice to be able to pop the backrest off and just put those pieces in. It gives it a nice finished look. Try to sneak around here. Now behind this panel here, if you pop this panel off, that's where you can put air into the shock, and on the other side of this panel has a guide for how much air you should put in. And it's got the 116. And heel shifter down here, that had to be added. That's not standard. So I definitely wanted that. So I'm glad I got that put on there. That was worth it. Alright, so they're all keyless, the Dark Horses. You need to have the fob with you. So, and you can also set the alarm. It has an alarm on it, so if you hit the lock button twice, it sets the alarm. We don't want that right now. All right, so there's a couple ways to wake the bike up. So you can hit the power button here, which will wake the bike up, or you can hit the start button here. Just hit it one time, it'll wake the bike up. All right, now you have information on both sides. So on your left side you have a button there, so that's going to give you your trip meters. Hopefully you can see that. RPMs, that's your battery power, temperature, miles per gallon, your range for fuel, and total miles on the vehicle. All right, and then the other side over here, you have more stuff. That's your front tire pressure, rear tire pressure, ride mode. You have 3 different ride modes: standard, touring, and sport. And the cylinder deactivation, which you can turn off. Like I said, you have the fuel gauge there. It's really nice. It rides so nice. So the only thing I'm going to be adding to it is probably some slip-ons. This is just the stock exhaust, which it isn't horrible, but definitely needs some slip-ons. So I'll do a quick startup for you. See what that sounds like. So not horrible, but the slip-ons will definitely make a big difference. And I mean, what can I say? I don't think I'm going back to Harley. I am super impressed with these Indians, and they ride so much better, and everything about them smoother. Never had a lick of problems with it. So it's just, I highly recommend them. They got a little bit longer wheelbase, because I looked at the Road King, as I've owned a Road King before. They're a little bit longer wheelbase by like a couple inches, not by much, but the ride is way better. Way better. Just the feeling as you're riding it, it's just, it really is a nice riding bike. And supposedly, I have to get my wife's opinion on riding on the back of it, because the only one she's ridden on with me was the Road Glide I had. But they say that the passenger has a lot more room in the back, so, and the ride is going to be better for the passenger because of the rear suspension. But feel free to ask me any questions about it. Great purchase. I highly recommend it. Or if you're thinking about buying a bike, definitely at least ride the Indian before you just go get the Harley. And the best thing about it is there's nothing to really do to it. You know, there's not a lot of accessories that you need to make it look good. Everything's blacked out. Slip-ons okay, but you know, I have really nothing else to do to it but put the slip-ons on. Everything's just, it's nice and blacked out the way I like it, and you know, that's That's definitely a plus. The bike lists for about $22,500. Now the white smoke is a little bit more. It's $500 more. If you get the white smoke or the sagebrush, I think that's what it's called. It's like a greenish color. The black is $500 less. But the ABS is standard on them, and you get all the ride control and everything, which I haven't really messed with yet, and cruise control, and just it's everything you need. So I mean, I don't take really long rides, so that's why I didn't go for the Chieftain with the music and all that stuff. We don't take very long rides. I mean, maybe 45 minutes will be a lot for us. So this is definitely plenty for us. And yeah, feel free to ask any questions. I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have. All right, take care.